Hi, I'm Charu Sharma. I founded a few companies in Silicon Valley. I invest in startups and I mentor founders around the world. So in this series, I'm going to answer the most commonly asked questions from founders. Do you need work experience before starting a company? I had built a couple companies in my college. And then I went to work at LinkedIn for 3 years, where I learned so much about sales, operations, strategy, culture, management, etc. And when I started my next company, Next Play, I didn't really have a learning curve. I knew exactly how to sell to companies, especially HR buyers in companies. So I would say that my work experience at LinkedIn definitely helped me have a very quick learning curve where I could just hit the ground running, and that saved me a ton of time. I would also say that when you work at a company, you also build a big network, and so when you run your business, the most important thing is going to be talent, the people you hire to help you take your business to the next level. And so if you have worked at a company before, you might have worked with engineers and salespeople and operations and legal, etc. And so you could go back to your friends there and hire them for your business, or at the very least, you can go back to them to understand, well, what does a good salesperson look like? What does a good engineer look like? And use their mentorship to hire people for your business. The third way having worked at LinkedIn helped me was to build my credibility. I was a young 23, 24-year-old entrepreneur. Because I had LinkedIn on my resume, these VCs were willing to talk to me. Because I had LinkedIn on my resume, my co-founder and my early employees thought I knew what I was talking about. That said, by no means do you absolutely need work experience, although it certainly helps. So if you look at Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, etc., they were college dropouts, right? But I definitely think that by getting work experience and by learning what to do, by also learning what not to do, you learn so much, and you can avoid the mistakes in your own business that could then start to get really expensive. It partly depends on your idea too. If you want to build a social media network, if you want to build, a photo sharing app, but basically if you're solving problems that you as a young consumer face on a daily basis, you can probably just get started. But if you're dealing with a complex problem in pharmaceutical or biomedical engineering or fintech, these are complex fields, and having worked in these industries definitely is just necessary, because you need to spend time and get exposure in these fields to start to understand the problems and the nuances. So let me know if you're going to decide to just jump right in and start a company, or if you're going to get work experience before you start your next company. If you have a question that I haven't answered yet, go ahead, comment below, and I'm going to answer that in one of my next videos.